Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. It's the West All-Stars taking on the East All-Stars. Now here's Tatum. On the wing, Mitchell. The kick to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. And out of bounds. The West All-Stars will have it. The West All-Stars with the ball. Outside Curry. Fires the three. Gets the three ball to go.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
Brunson taking his time here. From deep, Mitchell drops in the three.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Outside Curry. From deep three-point land. Towns with a rebound. Left side, Brunson. Kicks it out, Towns. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Durant with it. Picked up by Tatum.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom! Lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your East All-Stars, Donovan Mitchell, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Mitchell. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We talked about Kevin Durant and what his plan is for trying to contain him, and Coach said, quote, "We don't want him to get into a rhythm. That's when he's most dangerous. I told our guys to get up in his airspace and make him feel the pressure. An aggressive approach, but certainly a wise one when it comes to a player like KD. Guys, back to you."
And Allie, thank you for that.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Here's Mitchell. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Mitchell's got 7.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Jokic. And here's Curry for three. That won't go either for Curry. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Curry with the block.
Love seeing the little guy bounce like that. You know, Curry, he doesn't block a lot of shots, but when he does, it gets his teammates amped up.
Now here's Brunson. Pure from three-point range.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Jokic way outside. No good again that time. It's Brown on the wing. He shoots it. And he starts out with a miss in this one.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. East All-Stars out in front, leading by 4. After this break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from the East All-Stars in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
This is why you got to be right up on Curry. Any breathing room he gets is too much.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
They double-team Curry. From deep, Wembanyama. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
And here they come. Back to James. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Curry. Rebound by the East All-Stars.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And the West All-Stars have possession. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And stolen by Jokic. Fast break. Here we go. Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Edwards. Here's Curry. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. There's 1:40 left in the second. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Outside Mitchell. The kick to Tatum. Takes the three. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Tatum's got 6.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that three. Makes that shot look effortless.
Count it. 54 seconds left in the first half. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Brunson. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander tucks it last.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Tatum from long range. Jokic grabs the board. The West All-Stars trailing. The three from Curry. There he is, the three-point king, delivers on cue.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And here's Curry for 3. Sinks it from distance. Curry's got 13 points now in the quarter. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the West All-Stars. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. We'll be right back after this word. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. The West All-Stars with the lead. 3-pointer. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Right side Tatum. Outside Brunson. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
The 3 from Curry. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Curry's got 22.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
From deep, Mitchell. Hauled in by Curry. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Back to Brunson. Puts up a 3. Oh, Brunson with the triple.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. There's a minute 54 left in the third quarter here. And here's Curry for 3. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Brunson up top. Give him 8. Outside for Mitchell. Outside Tatum. Right wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. The 3 is up. Durant pulls it in.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The 3 from Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama hitting from deep.
Setting the table for his teammates, James. Enjoy sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
Here's Brunson. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Brunson's got 10 points in the game.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Curry, no good. The East All-Stars trailing. And Durant with the block.
For all the scoring, KD's 7.5-foot reach can sometimes get overlooked. He said, let me remind you with that rejection.
And out of bounds. The West All-Stars will have it.
In for your East All-Stars, Evan Mobley.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. The 3 from Curry. The shot won't fall.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Outside Brunson. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. 3/4 of play and a close one here. East All-Stars out in front, up 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Here's Brunson. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Here we go. And here's Curry for 3. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Left side Brunson. And here is Antetokounmpo. Giannis throws it down.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
And a deep 3 from Curry. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
This is exactly the kind of unique range that Curry has. I mean, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to get up on it.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
Brunson with a sixth sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
Here's Durant. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Karl-Anthony Towns. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
From the arc. And Curry is good for 3. Curry's got 31.
When you need a big bucket, Curry knows exactly how to come through. Clutch.
Towns looking for an opening. Pass to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. And he sinks it. And he's tied it up. What a shot.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. The West All-Stars with the ball.
Using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pass to Towns. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul. On the wing, Tatum. Beyond the arc. The 3 won't fall. Curry from deep three-point land. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Mitchell down low.
And standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
Curry's shot is off.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Outside Tatum. Left side Brunson. Outside Mitchell. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
Way up and over the big guy. What a time in the ball game to make it happen. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Curry with a steal. Puts up a deep three. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
You got to be careful how you guard Curry. Because he's so skilled with the ball and as a shooter, he's able to figure out ways to draw foul.
The second one drops, and that ties this game up. And he nails the third.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
But things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Here's Brunson. Oh, he nails it!
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
The three from Curry. And nails the tray.
Well, I tell you what, Steph Curry, somebody lit a fire under him.
It's stolen by Curry. The three, James. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
And as it goes out of bounds, East All-Stars able to keep the ball here. Outside Brunson. Antetokounmpo outside. James gets a hand on it.
What timing by James on the denial. His hand is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
Clock at 6. And here's Brunson from the arc. From the corner, it's Jalen Brunson.
Timeout.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the 3-point lead.
Hey, the whole arena and anybody else watching knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
And so it's the East All-Stars who come out on top here. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then there's